anything of my friend is smiling mafia. Now you say your friend no Ababio. His Excellency John Dramani Mahama on the Mombakasa.
Thank you very much. Kindly be seated. Thank you. Nedi kaime meda twede amponya nkopase se wabo ye nyina hoban enne yenya akwenya se yehia ha fefefe na yamane a yede bae no enye kasa tintin bia eno ane se me ba se ade fefe a Oti Region fomu ye ma me no me beka se medam ase nyame enhyira mo na ye nyina ye nim se esum bia mu se obi ya ade mawa na e wo se odase nyame mpo eka ho asem se mre bia yemfa enase ema no na ya nkasa ya mamre mu se obi ya opapa aida se obeja we yie ana se abofredin to ana bibi anopa usori a nia wo ye ne se woko ne fie kodana ase nti Oti Region wo hwe presidential election to amotoma ame na mo hwe se constituency wo hanyina nyame adom nti mo de cheye na enase efatamo nti na mo hu ye hanne na nyame ka ne se mo amunim no mo nim se krache me mami a ohwe me Abraham ya abofra a menyi no eho no free enti se ka Oti Region a meso me Oti Region de hye ne bi enti eba se nya abrofo friend the national cake se ekoba se ye che sa cake na wan de guta se kan na nyame enti ye che a me hye mo bo se Oti Region mo chefa e wo se munya no mo nsa beka enti we de men kan bebre ye fa wiem na bae na anope ambassador fo ni bia omo abesom e wo Ghana omo sa ko mu krom nti na anopa e wo se mi hia omo na me omo babae asa na ye ko airport akofa helicopter esi enso pilot se anyentema enso bi emu na e wo Togo ebeba betwam enti se ye no wa na ye kofro se na mo bompa se nyame fa ensan kwa asumdwemu na e wo se ye Kenya ye ho kakra se ne be ya ye betimi akoduru akra asumdwemu enti we de men kan bebre na nasagula law oye paramount chief of Liquid traditional area Osan ye president of Oti Regional House of Chiefs Monikasa medawase bibia okan bia ato asopam ye nananom ene ye nana hemamo memamemo mechiamu nyina ene me by general secretary National Democratic Congress ene by Fifi equity regional minister also medawase ministers of state ewoha members of parliament ye papa imam for ye papa mo zongwa henfo ye papa mo ne ye mame mo asofo mi school kwada Dambai College of Education mo to say me chiamu nyina o mo saka musika mesdames merci minyanum kasa ye kan ejina TV so e wo Ghana ha bebia enti pempenso amedru mesre na maka no brofum se ne be ya obia so ebete kasa ni bi. It's an honor and a privilege for me to stand before you again here in the Oti region, a region that holds a special place in my heart and the future development of our dear nation, Ghana. This occasion is more than a ceremonial visit. It is a heartfelt expression of gratitude to the chiefs and people of Oti for your overwhelming support in the 2024 elections and a reaffirmation of my solemn pledge to serve you with dedication, vision, and results. The 2024 election was not just about choosing a president. They were about reaffirming a national covenant rooted in justice, inclusion, and hope. And the Oti region has always stood tall and firm with the National Democratic Congress. You delivered 100% of your vote to our vision, and for that I say thank you very much. Yesterday, the Honorable Minister of Finance presented the mid-year review budget to Parliament on my behalf. This has probably been the most anticipated mid-year review budget in recent history. The response so far indicates that Ghanaians are generally satisfied with our government's economic management over the past 199 days. I'm pleased to report to you that our reset agenda for the national economy is on track. The economy is showing positive signs of recovery and turning around. The public debt has reduced by over 113 billion cedis, from 61.8% of GDP at the end of 2024 in just 6 months to 43.8% at the end of June 2025. Inflation has declined from 23.8% in December 2024 to 13.7% in June 2025. And we're expecting that inflation should hit single digits by the end of this year. The Wonder Boy, the Ghana cedi, the show boy, has appreciated by over 40% in value against the major international currencies. And this development has reversed the depreciation in the value of the cedi from 2022, 2023, and 2024. And we aim to exercise fiscal prudence to maintain a stable currency. Our government recognizes that sustainable development must be rooted in strong local governance and traditional leadership systems. And that is why one of our first acts was to merge the Ministry of Local Government with the Ministry of Chieftaincy and Religious Affairs. This is to foster greater collaboration, inclusivity, and efficiency. Nananum, your role in safeguarding our cultural heritage and maintaining peace and advancing development at the grassroots is indispensable. In line with our manifesto commitments, we promise to strengthen traditional governance structure, improve capacity, and involve you meaningfully in our national decision-making processes. I note Togbi Allo's continued call for greater participation of traditional authorities in our local government system. The National Constitutional Review Committee is continuing with its consultations on amendments to the 1992 Constitution. It will be useful for the National House of Chiefs and all the regional houses of chiefs to present their suggestions to the committee for consideration. And I hope that that will be done soon, as the committee is supposed to present its final report to me, the President, at the end of August. During my campaign, I pledged that each newly created region would have a public university. I reaffirm that promise today. Oti Region will receive its university within my tenure of office. Work has already begun with the Ghana Tertiary Education Commission and the Ministry of Education to identify the most feasible model of university and location. This university will be a center of excellence and a driver of regional innovation and economic transformation. Distinguished guests, modern infrastructure is the backbone of national development. Oti Region is a key transit zone for food and goods from the north to the south, and it deserves focused and targeted investments. The Eastern Corridor Road, one of our country's most strategic transportation links, is a top priority under my administration. And I assure you that the completion of the Nkwanta, Pasa, Oti, Damanko stretch of the Eastern Corridor will not be delayed. Indeed, as I speak, it's captured under the Big Push program, and commencement has been signed for the contractors to go to site and complete their segments of the road. The minister has assured them that any work they do and raise a certificate, when they present the certificate to the Ministry of Finance, within 2 weeks they will be paid their money. But beyond the Nkwanta Kwasa Oti Damanko stretch, I'm pleased to announce to you that the following critical road projects are currently going through the required procurement processes under the Big Push. They've received commencement certificates, and now they are procurement to decide which contractors are going to be selected to execute. And these are the construction of the Dambai Bridge over the Oti River. I can assure you that this bridge will commence this year. And we will cut the sword for this bridge together. I'll come and we'll go and cut the sword for, we'll cut the sword for the bridge to start. The second one is the upgrading of the Okaja Krom Kwame Krom Road, upgrading of the Abotuase Atonko Road, upgrading of Pasat Jansi Road, rehabilitation of the Hohoi Jasikan Road, upgrading of the Nkwanta Oti Damanko Road, I mentioned that already, rehabilitation of the Hohoi Baika Jasikan Road, construction of the Nkwanta Dambai Road. Additionally, other roads in the Oti region are currently undergoing technical costing with procurement processes to follow soon. And this will cover roads in the Kitikrachi district, in Krachi, in Chumuru, and in the Guan districts. We have chosen 166 constituencies. And in these 166 constituencies, we're going to do 10 kilometers of roads per year. And so in 4 years, we would have done 40 kilometers of roads in the 166 constituencies. And I'm pleased to announce to you that all the constituencies in Oti region are included in the 166. We are also exploring the potential of inland water systems to connect lake communities and facilitate trade and mobility across the region. Access to quality health care is a fundamental right, and yet the Oti region remains one of the few regions without a proper regional hospital. I find this unacceptable. We're actively engaging with stakeholders, including the Ghana Health Service and our development partners, to establish a fully fledged, equipped regional hospital in the Oti region. This facility will provide specialist and emergency care and thereby relieve the pressure on the hospitals in Hohoi, Ho, and even as far as Tamale. Under our universal primary health care system, this hospital will be complemented by modern health centers and community clinics across the districts to improve coverage, quality, and outcomes. Oti records one of the country's highest incidents of typhoid fever. And this is a troubling statistic in a region that is surrounded by a lot of fresh water. And this is due to the absence of safe and treated water sources. As part of our initiative, Water for All initiative, I've directed the Ghana Water Company and the Community Water and Sanitation Agencies to establish operational presences in the region and work to design sustainable water systems for both urban and rural areas. This will significantly improve public health care and reduce the disease burden in the Oti region. I stand before you today humbled by the opportunity to address a pressing issue that affects us all, and that's access to clean drinking water. The Damanko Pasa water system, which serves almost 20 communities, namely Damanko, Papaye, Damanko Badule, Jato Ekura, Kabre Ekura, Jato Prakra, Sibi Central, Sibi Badule, Sibi Hilltop, Chokosi Akura, Kantinka Akura, Tindani Akura, and Pasa, the district capital, have been facing significant challenges with access to water. For far too long, the people of these communities have struggled with an inadequate supply of water due to broken down pumps and damaged pipelines. This has resulted in hardship and inconvenience for our citizens. But I'm pleased to announce to you that government has taken decisive action to address this issue. As part of our commitment to improving the lives of Ghanaians, the government, through the Community Water Sanitation Agency, has prioritized the reconstruction of the Damanko Pasa water system as one of two major water projects for this year, 2025. Provision has been made for it in this year's budget, and so work will start to reconstruct the Damanko Pasa water system. We'll replace the damaged pipes, we'll reconstruct the water intake and treatment units, and upgrade all leaking PVC pipes with durable HDPE pipes. This will ensure a consistent flow of water and improve water supply across all the 20 communities that I just mentioned. The project will benefit almost 70,000 people in the Nkwanta North District. As leaders, we must ensure that our citizens have access to clean drinking water, and I'm confident that this intervention will significantly improve the quality of life in these communities. The project is estimated to cost almost 40 million cedis and is expected to be completed within 18 months. Furthermore, water supply in other communities, including the water quality concerns in Bonanche, will also be addressed through Community Water and Sanitation Agency interventions. Bonanche is therefore being considered for inclusion in Phase 2 of the Damanko Pasa water supply project following its successful completion. I want to assure you that government is committed to delivering on its promises. We will work tirelessly to complete this project and ensure that the people of these districts and entire Oti region have access to safe, clean, and reliable drinking water. A key pillar of our agricultural transformation is already being implemented in the Oti region. Under this program, 7,200 hectares of irrigated lands are going to be developed in Biakoye and Krachi East municipalities. The Ministry of Food and Agriculture is on the ground, conducting feasibility studies and preparing for the implementation of these projects. I encourage the youth of Oti to position yourselves to take advantage of this initiative. Agriculture is not a job of last resort. Agriculture is now a business of first choice, and we're going to make it viable, productive, and rewarding for the young people who decide to invest in it. Completing the two-story Oti Regional Coordinating Council administration block has been delayed for far too long. I've therefore directed the Minister for Local Government, Decentralization and Chieftaincy to prioritize its completion. Additionally, we're addressing the absence of an official residence for the regional minister under the Government Accommodation Redevelopment Scheme, which covers all the 6 newly created regions. We will ensure that the government presence is fully established in every area. Let me take this opportunity to acknowledge and commend the distinguished sons and daughters of the Oti region who have been appointed to serve in various capacities in my administration. The appointment reflects our trust in their competence, loyalty, and ability to deliver. These include the Honorable John Kwadwo Japong, Regional Minister, the Honorable Kofi Adams, Minister for Youth and Sports, the Honorable Kwame Agboja, Minister for Roads and Highways. For those of you who don't know it, Kwame's mother is from Oti region. The Honorable Lieutenant Colonel Retired Larry Bevlo Lati, who is the Special Envoy to the Confederation of Sahelian States. The Honorable Richard Atiko, who is our Member of Council of State. Dr. Felix Kuma Godwin Anebo, Ambassador Designate to the Republic of Senegal, Lawyer Eduji Tamaklo, Chief Executive Officer, National Petroleum Authority, Major Joseph Kuyong, who is the Director General of NADMO, Awal Mutalib is Chief Executive Officer, Ghana Heavy Equipment Limited, the Honorable Daniel Kwesi Ashama is Chief Executive Officer, Supplementary Education Unit. Magdalene Nemele is Deputy CEO of the Gehog Distilleries Limited. Wumbe Goffred is Coordinator Northern Sector for DRIP. Mustafa Gbande is Deputy Director of Operations at the Office of the President. Suleimana Abdul Mumini is Presidential Staffer, Office of the President. Nana Kwekudia the First is Board Chairman of Gratis Foundation. It's the same thing. Kronti Hini Okajibi, Board Chairman, Gratis. Honorable John Oti Bless is Board Chairman, Ghana Digital Services Center. The Honorable Helen Ntonso is Board Member of the Security and Exchanges Commission. Geoffrey Kini is Board Member of the Petroleum Commission. He is Board Member of the Petroleum Commission. Professor Mark Apia is Council Member, University of Health and Allied Sciences. Honorable Fred Agbenyo is Board Member, Volta River Authority. Engineer Yao Gomado is Board Member, Bui Power Authority. Honorable Jean Marie is Board Member, National Insurance Commission. Solomon Kuyong is also Board Member of GRIDCO. And my friend and President of House of Chiefs, Nana Suglo Alo, has recently been appointed Board Member of the Ghana College of Physicians and Surgeons. And Akosia Atakra Alberta is Board Member, Ghana Cylinder Manufacturing Company. I urge all those who have been appointed to serve with humility and patriotism and distinction to continue representing the values and aspirations of the people of the Oti region. Our government recognizes that the youth are Oti and Ghana's future, and that is why we're investing in education, job creation, and infrastructure that realize the youth's full potential. Therefore, under our National Sports Development Plan, we're going to construct a modern multi-purpose stadium in all the 6 newly created regions, including the Oti region. This stadium is going to serve as a hub for sports excellence, youth engagement, recreation, and job creation, while boosting the local economy and also providing sportsmen for national assignments. My brothers and sisters, I cannot conclude without talking about peace. All these things I've talked about, all this infrastructure development I've talked about, cannot take place if we do not have peace. And that's why the development in Nkwanta is troubling. I wish to appeal to all those in Nkwanta who are involved in the conflict to please lay down your arms. When Nana was talking, he asked for the establishment of a military barrack. Why should we be wanting a military barrack? It's because we are fighting. We should be asking for hospitals and schools and jobs and things, not military camps. And when he mentioned it, he said at an appropriate location. And somebody whispered, he said Nkwanta. And so please, let's give peace a chance. Every once in a while, in the security reports, I read very disturbing news about people who have died, including students. It's completely unacceptable. Let's dialogue. Let's use our traditional mechanisms to establish peace, because we have to live together. We're one and the same people. Our common enemy is poverty, not ourselves. We should be fighting poverty, not fighting each other. And so government will make sure that we provide the appropriate security to ensure that people are able to go about their businesses without fear of being harmed. Nananum friends and fellow citizens, we began a bold and necessary journey to reset our economy and rebuild our national institutions and restore hope to our people. This is what the reset agenda is about. It is grounded in fairness, discipline, inclusion, and accountability. The time to act is now, and I urge you to embrace the opportunities presented by our flagship initiatives, especially the 24-hour economy initiative. We also have the National Apprenticeship Initiative, the Free Primary Healthcare Initiative, Digital Governance, Million Coders, and so many other programs. I urge all our youth to take advantage of these programs to improve yourselves. There's something in these programs for every Ghanaian, especially for you, the people of Oti. Whether you're a farmer, you're a trader, you're an artisan, you're a teacher, you're a nurse, doctor, student, or entrepreneur. This is your opportunity. Let us work together to lift one another up and build a Ghana that works for all and not just for a few people. As I conclude, I would like to thank you again for your steadfast support, your faith in our collective destiny, and your belief in Ghana that we are building together. The Oti region has always stood on the right side of history, and I assure you this government will stand firmly with you every step of the way, and as your president, I promise you, I will not disappoint you. Let us rise with unity and purpose, and let us reset Ghana for generations yet unborn. May God bless the Oti region, may God bless our homeland Ghana, and make our nation great and strong. I thank you.
Cultural troops, Pacho Mumbra, Mbedi Agro, cultural troops. Kinachu, Pacho Mumbra, Mbedi Agro. Yo, His Excellency John Dramani Mahama Edin Sempa Breye, Oti Mantem Hanomo. Ya Papa, the regional minister, Honorable John Kwajo Jampo. Sasuna, ye MP for Cratchit West, Honorable Ajwa Helen Toso. Omo Chiachi and Penny 4. Omo Chiachi and Penny 4. Yada His Excellency, Asempana Wadiabre, Oti Mantem Hanomo. Ye Oti River. In fact, Bridge Kakaraka, Eba Besi Ewa Honomo. Sasuna Eba Benya Regional Hospital, Oti Mantem Hanomo. In Sempa, Ena Abedru, Ye Ewa Oti Mantem Hanomo. Yada His Excellency, the nation builder, the man of integrity. Yo, His Excellency John Dramani Mahama Edin Sempa Breye Oti Mantem Hanomo. The General Secretary Honorable Fifi Fiave Kwete. The Regional Minister Honorable John Kwajo Japon. In fact, Yedanasi, the nation builder, man of integrity, the visionary John Dramani Mahama. Wabechaye say yatimi atu vote to do mano. We thank him so much for coming. He has come to give us good news. We are so much grateful for his coming. Cultural troop. Your cultural troop, please, you can display as president, exchange pleasantries with Nananom. The nation builder, His Excellency John Dramani Mahama, with the Insempa Breye Oti Mantem Hanomo. Insempana with the Abreye, Nyoma Pina, Obabe Amaye Oti Mantem Hanomo. The reset agenda, Ajibebia, The recent agenda of His Excellency John Dramani Mahama Ajibebia, Oko Agric sector, Ajihonomo, Oba Education sector, Ajihonomo, Saasuna, Okono, Ministry of Health, Ministry of Labor and Employment, Ajihonomo, the President of the Republic of Ghana, the Regional Minister Honorable John Kwajojo Apong. They are taking leave of us. We thank everybody for coming. We are so much grateful.